Royal English Reading. Speech is our concern.
Welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to be talking about weak forms. So what are weak forms? How many weak forms do we have in English? As well as how can we use these in our everyday sentences? All of these questions will be answered in today's lesson. So let's begin. What are weak forms? Weak forms are a set of one-syllable words that are rushed through or murmured in rapid speech. In English, there are about 40 of these one-syllable words made up of pronouns, articles, conjunctions, prepositions, and auxiliary verbs. I did tell you that there are about 40 of these weak words, but today we're going to be looking at just 3 of them. In their strong forms, we will pronounce them as thee, we, and your. But in their weak forms, we will pronounce them as the, we, and y. The in its strong form would be pronounced as the, but in its weak form it would be pronounced as the. We in a strong form would be pronounced as we, but in its weak form it would be pronounced as we. Your in its strong form would be pronounced as your, but in its weak form it would be pronounced as y. So we have the, we, and y. To be honest, it kind of sounds strange, but we're going to put them in common phrases as well as sentences so that we can understand that they are not strange. So starting with the, we're going to pick 2 phrases. The first one would be with the, can you say that? With the, it doesn't really sound strange, but it maybe still sounds strange. So now let's put that in a sentence. Are you with the bride? Are you with the bride? Does it still sound strange? No. Are you with the bride? What will be your answer? Okay, so let's move on to the second word now. We. What's its weak form again? We. Very good. So just like we did with the first weak form, we're going to put it in phrases and then put it in sentences. So the first phrase for we would be shall we, shall we, shall we, shall we. Sounds a bit strange. Let's put it in a sentence now. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? If someone says to you, shall we dance? Would you think that person isn't speaking English? No. It sounds very okay. Shall we dance? The second phrase would be can we? Can we? Can we? Let's put that in a sentence now. Can we go outside? Can we go outside? Again, it doesn't sound strange. Now, the third and final weak form that we will be looking at today would be while you are. How would you say that word in its weak form? Yeah. Very good. So now let's put that in phrases and then in sentences. So the first phrase for while you are would be that's you. That's you. Let's put that in a sentence now. Is that your brother? Is that your brother? Is that your brother? Now let's put that word while you are in its second phrase. Are you? Are you? Are you? Putting it in a sentence, we could say, are your friends here? Are your friends here? Are your friends here? Does that sound strange? No. It sounds pretty normal. Are your friends here? So today we've looked at what weak forms are, looked at some examples of weak forms, as well as how these weak forms should be pronounced. I hope to hear good reports that you're using your weak forms. Keep practicing, and I will see you in our next class. Bye!